In my opinion, I strongly believe that crypto gaming is going to be a top narrative within the cryptocurrency space. But not only that, I think if we hyper focus on this niche specifically, mobile gaming has to be not only the easiest place to start in terms of, getting into a space with $0 invested, but also is a unique opportunity to get billions upon billions of people playing crypto games. I think mobile gaming is going to be the top sector within crypto gaming. And that's, as a person that does this full time, that means a lot to me. So we're going to be breaking down once again the top 10 crypto mobile games that I personally am looking at right now. As always, none of this is financial advice. You do have to do your own due diligence on all of these projects, but I will do a great job of breaking down all of them for you in hopefully as little time as possible. So I hope you enjoy this content. As always, like and subscribe for more, and let's get into it. With the first one being Heroes of Mavia. Heroes of Mavia right now, I'll tell you, out of the top 10 here, is the top crypto game for the mobile sector out right now. Now, that's not to say that some of these mobile games aren't better. It's just to say that in terms of mobile games that are out right now that you can play on full release, Heroes of Mavia is that. So if you've ever thought of Clash of Clans on the blockchain, that is exactly what you're going to be getting at on Heroes of Mavia. Heroes of Mavia is essentially Clash of Clans, but you end up earning these tokens here. You'll see them actually right here. They're called rubies. And with these rubies, you can end up creating legendary items. Now, Heroes of Mavia has land NFTs, which have already had airdrops, as well as a token-based system. If you're looking for maybe some gameplay on Heroes of Mavia, you can build things. You could train your troops, get ready for an attack, absolutely destroy everybody. If you play Clash of Clans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Heroes of Mavia, it's listed on pretty much most major centralized exchanges. It came out with a bang last month. $220 million market cap, so this one's been huge. Heroes of Mavia, it's the governance token within the ecosystem, and of course, if Heroes of Mavia is going to show anything, it's that if you can get millions of downloads, you are going to be having the pumponomics in the crypto gaming space. I'm talking about pumponomics. Cypher is the next one I want to talk about. Now, Play Cypher, it's getting ready for launch, and I love that. You can actually right now pre-register a Cypher Odyssey. You could look it up yourself, roguelite ARPG here, by Aether Labs. If you pre-register, you get early access to this game. I am very excited to end up playing Play Cypher when this ends up coming out, because they are officially, as of right now, getting featured on the App Store on the following countries: Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines. If you're wondering, they do have a token that is out right now called Cypher. And Cypherian Odyssey is the game lets players buy, trade, acquire, and sell commodities and items as a core element of its gameplay. Each of Cypheria's multiple worlds has a unique distribution of limited resources, all of which can be gathered and utilized in deep crafting systems. You can consume resources you've gathered or bought from other players to craft equipment and sell the items you create to grow your fortune, allowing players to drive the state of the in-game economy. And check this little chart out. You like a good chart? Well, that's a pretty damn good chart. I'm not gonna lie. When they announced that the pre-register was live, you can kind of see what happened here. They're up 1,616%, which is absolutely enormous. So Cypher's one I'm 100% looking forward to. They've got that roguelite hype going for them, and I think they have possibly top 3 gameplay right now in the entire crypto mobile gaming space. So the next one is AOF Verse. And if you're a fan of Clash Royale, you're going to love AOF Verse. They recently had a mint with their founders. They actually have a 2-token ecosystem. And as you can see here, you deploy your army, you put them in specific places, you just watch them battle it out. I think there was a Clash Mini or something like that that ended up being very similar to what AOF Verse is building as well. So here's what they've got. And shout out to Toads here for providing the alpha. But Army of Fortune is the coin for in-game transactions. We know it's a utility coin. I prefer, if I've got to be honest here, I prefer single token ecosystems. I don't really believe in a dual token ecosystem after the whole Axie Infinity thing happened. I think that if you're having a utility coin, it's going to go straight to the zero, right? Like it's going to go to the gulag. It's not very sustainable. Most of the time, having some kind of soft currency to be able to balance things out and be able to modify it works a lot better, kind of like the Ruby system on Heroes of Mavia. But nonetheless, they have gone ahead and done it. They do have a governance coin. It's called AFG. Recently came out from the Founders Passes. And, it's doing its thing. It hasn't really found its floor yet. It has $50,000 in volume. We shall see where it goes. They also have what is to be demigods, which looks here, you got to play to mint, use your skill and luck to attain demigods. Interoperable in-game NFTs playable across all AOF first games. So we already have confirmation here. They're going to be making more games. And key utility to form your clans in the future. So, hopefully you guys get some demigods, have some fun with that. And that's AOF first. Now the next one is Matrix Fire. And Matrix Fire recently announced this right here. And this is Matrix Battle. Now, we've talked about this before in the channel, but this I have not. I have not talked about the Battle Royale a feature here. And by the way, please don't roast the fidelity here on the gameplay, because Twitter has this weird thing where it just makes all the gameplay look like trash. This is a mobile game. It's a battle royale game. They've got an FPS on there. They've got third-person shooter gameplay. I think this game is going to probably be a top 3 game as well. I don't know. You've got the top 3 here's already. So Cypher, Matrix Fire, Heroes of Mavia, all banger games right now. It reminds me kind of like Compete a little bit, but it does give me the big Asia vibes, which I think the Asian sphere is 100% underrated. Right now, they have 500,000 downloads on Matrix Fire right now. You can install the game yourself, so feel free to check it out as you will. They also have what is NFTs here. I've actually gone ahead and checked these out. That's kind of the main utility. But here's something if you like airdrops, there's a max airdrop. We love airdrops on this channel. This is the one way to get into crypto gaming plays without putting enormous amounts of money. Now, here's the token. Max. Max is a platform governance token. That's it. In the future, as the platform develops, they're going to have more project tokens and they're going to be allocated to staking Max. Maybe a launchpad? Question mark. Now you can actually go ahead, hop on over here. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description if you want to go ahead and check out Matrix Fire, because they have an airdrop event going on right now. And based on the amount of times that you've interacted with crypto games, this is a cool little way they're doing it. You actually end up getting these little scores. And, that, of course, will probably lead to you getting max on their airdrop. Here's another thing you should probably know. They have a lot of players, and this line is going like, weep. We love lines that go straight up because that is the exact thing that we're looking for in the crypto gaming space. Now, the next game that I want to talk about is called UNCJD. I actually don't know how to actually pronounce this, so if someone in the comment section could help me out, maybe you can help me out, that would be great. But here we go. UNCJD Soccer. It used to be called Monkey Ball, and the Monkey Ball token was a thing from the blast in the past and the bull cycle last time. I remember seeing it. It's the MBS token. They've officially launched in their first market, Brazil. So if you're Brazilian, you can play this game right now. They're actually doing challenges here for MBS. If you're curious about the gameplay, it's one of those games where it's kind of like turn-based, where you move in a specific direction. And then your goal, of course, it's a soccer game. You're supposed to score. You can control your players there. There are special moves, as you can see right here. You have a little energy system. You use 5 of these little things. And your goal is to get to the other side and score a goal. Now, you're probably wondering, what's up with this token? Well, the MBS token gives you rewards accumulated from all the universe in-game stores and is distributed as rewards to eligible participants. You could buy energy ballers and other game items using MBS. We love that. MBS holders gain discounts and VIP access to special game items, tournaments, and game modes. And of course, you could win MBS in tournaments. Now, here we go. Here's how the token's been doing. Remember, this used to be called like Monkey Ball token. They ended up doing a little bit of a change, and they're up 107% on the month since they launched on Brazil. So I'm sure they're going to go to other different spheres, and that's going to be good for them. Now, Play Wild Forest is one of the best games in the RTS genre. And I like saying RTS because I used to be a StarCraft 2 master. I loved playing StarCraft 2. They have gone ahead and launched an RTS game on mobile. And I really like the concept. I think it's very unique. Maybe it's because I haven't been playing enough mobile games, but let me go ahead and just show you this. Pretty much what the concept is you start your base here. You've got your castles. You move your little guy, like your little warrior here. He makes a building. You'll see them make a building right now. Claims the area, and then your goal, of course, is to claim the areas, go destroy the enemy base, and you've got, a couple troops here, and that's awesome. It's a trading card game, which I think trading card games are some of the best ways to get crypto adoption because it's a very easy use case. You literally just launch NFTs. They have actually gone ahead and recently done their NFT mint, which I think is awesome. I just leaked the last game. This happened in February 22nd, so this is very recent, and you are getting the alpha right now. It's on Ronin, the Ronin network. We all know about the Ronin network and all the hype it gets, so you're definitely not going to want to miss out on Play Wild Forest. So the next one is Evermoon, and Evermoon is coming real soon with a token incubated by Seedify. You all know I love Seedify on the channel. Seedify has been absolutely killing it. They are an incubator, a launch pad for crypto gaming. And here's why I wanted to talk about Evermoon, because Evermoon's pre-beta launch full trailer is here. And the full trailer looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. And as someone that plays MOBA games religiously, multiplayer online battle arena games, I've got to tell you that on mobile, I don't know if there is a crypto game that currently exists that can compete against Evermoon. And that's saying a lot. You've got your abilities here. It reminds me a ton of Mobile Legends back in the day. And, I was pretty cracked at Mobile Legends, Arena, Valorant, all those games. I love playing them. So I'm looking forward to seeing when Evermoon comes out. I looked and I could not find the utility for Evermoon's token. So I'm sure that's probably going to come out over time. They're coming out real soon with this token, so you're probably not going to have to wait very long. But I 100% am going to be playing Evermoon. And by the way, if you see me rank 1 on Evermoon, do not be surprised. Next game is Blast Royale. And Blast Royale is something we've talked about on the channel, but they have come up with new developments, and we love new developments. The new developments have to do with their token. Now, of course, I'll show you some gameplay if you haven't seen already, giving you a little bit of a refresher. Another battle royale game on the blockchain on mobile right now. You can play. Their beta has been up for 12 months already. So for an entire year, if you've been fading the Blast guys, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. You just blasted someone there. Now, in terms of what's coming, here it is. The BLST token is coming real soon. Look at this. BLST official TGE dates coming real soon. Blockchain news, February 21st. Now here it is. They passed 400,000 app installs and they're having a big game update in the end of February, which I think is great. The BLST token, which I don't know, I feel like Blast would be a cooler ticker symbol, but maybe it's too many letters. It's an ERC20 token that will be used as a central game economy in Blast Royale. Players can use BLST to purchase NFTs that are usable in game, such as characters, melee weapons, death markers, avatars, and many more. Blast Royale is a fair play game with no power progression and a cosmetics-based economy. So that's cool. That's what they're coming up with there. So the next one is on Immutable. This one's backed by Immutable. We love Immutable Axe. It's called Battle Derby, and this one is one that I recently learned about. It is a racing Battle Royale game. I don't know, we've been talking a lot about Battle Royale, but I don't know. Everybody loves Battle Royale games. What can I say, right? So they have a free mint that's coming out. You're going to want to pre-register for this to see if you can end up getting it. Some little highlights here. They've got $5 million VC funded and empowered by cool alliances like with Immutable. It's a free mint. We love free mints. It's got a low supply, so it's going to have the pumponomics. In terms of gameplay, you have a car, you have abilities. You can see they have guns on them. I don't even want to. This game is like wild. This game is wild, but you just crash into people over and over in a derby. And of course, you get more points based on the amount of kills that you end up getting. You have like little charges as well. As you can see, this car is going to end up getting a double kill with a charge. Boom! Quadra kill. I think the game's pretty cool. Battle Derby, you should check it out. It's looks like this little Freeman is going to be pretty hyped, so it's something that I personally am not going to be missing out on. And the last one that I wanted to talk about is Hytopia. And Hytopia, you remember NFT Worlds? Maybe you don't remember NFT Worlds. Maybe you're new to the crypto gaming space, which if you are, you should be subscribed already because we're always bringing you that alpha. Well, Hytopia used to have servers on Minecraft, and Minecraft decided, you know what? I do not want you to be there. And they said, okay, let's cook. Let's cook up pretty much Minecraft on the blockchain. That is exactly what they ended up doing. So this is from 4 months ago. I'm sure the game looks even better right now, but they've decided to essentially make a Minecraft everywhere. And so some people didn't think this was actually going to be on mobile, but if you look at this in terms of cutting edge techniques, you know, with the technology they've got, it supports complex custom content while remaining performant across, look at this, PC, Mac, browser, console, and the big one here that we're talking about in this video, mobile, which is really cool. I love that about Hytopia. Now, Hytopia has been doing really well, of course, over the past year, up 209%. They have a token, $33 million market cap right now, with a fully diluted of $380 million. Another big reason why we're talking about it is because they actually recently announced a node sale. And if you have not watched the channel before, we are practically in love with crypto gaming nodes. I have 6 figures in crypto gaming nodes, and the next play that I am personally going to be getting into, and by the way, this is not sponsored or anything, it's just the moves that we're making. We reached out to Hytopia. They were kind enough to give us waitlist spots to give away on Legion. Legion is our Discord. Go to the link in the description to join Legion. But we're going to be giving away the phase 1 and phase 2 waitlists. Very exclusive. They get way more tokens, significantly cheaper than the public rounds, so you're going to want to be there. If you're going to be buying nodes on the public rounds, which I probably will end up getting because I don't have enough slots, use the code JM for a 5% discount. It supports me. Here are more details. They're going to have 50,000 node keys. They're doing it a lot like Zai, which Zai was, of course, a huge success. And I mean, I don't even need to talk about it. It's got a $400 million market cap. They've, of course, allocated Topia tokens for node rewards. 25% of network fees in Topia is distributed to node operators, so you're not going to want to miss it. Go to the link in the description, and that's going to be what I have seen as the top mobile crypto games for this month. Let me know in the comment section if you personally feel I have missed out on a crypto game that I should probably cover next month. Until the next time, thank you for watching this video. Stay classy, and that's all.